Hi guys! So Valentine's Day is like right around the corner. So today I'm going to be teaching you some no-bake, super easy, delicious treats that you can make for Valentine's Day. And I'm going to be using rice cereal and marshmallows. And I did try to make them like heart-shaped. So yeah, let's just get right into this video.
Before we start, I do want to say I don't usually film myself baking. I do bake a lot. I do like baking, but I don't usually film myself baking, so it might be a little, yeah.
So the first thing you're going to need is a mixing tool, some marshmallows, some food coloring and some decorations. You can use sprinkles, and I skipped it, but you need a mixing bowl and Rice Krispie squares, as well as some parchment paper and some cookie cutters. So the first thing you're going to do is add about 2 cups of marshmallows into your container. I kind of eyeball everything. It's kind of easier to eyeball everything, and you melt the marshmallows. And this batch is destined to fail because I added the butter after I melted the marshmallows. Add the butter before you melt the marshmallows. Definitely. I added some food coloring. This also gave it a bloody crime scene effect, if you want that, instead of Valentine's Day lovey effect. Anyway, so this wasn't coming together that well, but it still stuck together, and in the end it did taste nice, which is what you're kind of going for. And I'm still mixing and mixing and more mixing. Oh, and finally, so you're gonna just basically put them into your cookie cutters on top of the parchment paper. If you do want quite a thick mixture, yeah, so I'm putting it into the cookie cutters now. And basically you want to compact it real tight and get into all those little corners and area stuff. And if you compact it real tight, it should stick together even if you didn't add much liquid. And then take it out of the cookie cutters and place it on a plate to put in your refrigerator for about 15 minutes or longer, depending on how hard and cold you want them, obviously. So yeah. So these are how they turned out, and they are really nice, even though they kind of look like bloody Rice Krispie treats. They're still really nice, and you'll probably make them better than me somehow. Oh, and what's this I'm putting on the Rice Krispie treats? A bonus tutorial thing that I made myself. They're basically like little decorations that you can put on anything you make, including like cakes. So first thing you're going to need for these are toothpicks, and then you're going to need a hot glue gun, some hot glue sticks, you can use different types, some parchment paper. So first thing you're going to do is rip off a piece of your parchment paper and lay your toothpicks on it, and then you're going to squeeze out your hot glue in whatever shape you want, and you can use whatever color glue stick you want as well. And I'm doing little hearts, and if you do it clear, you can add glitter or paint over them with nail varnish. And I did little stars with the metallic silver hot glue, which I really like how these ones turned out because they still had some glitter left from the last hot glue stick. And you need to let them dry before peeling them off. I'd recommend like 10 minutes so they fully harden, even though they're hot glue. And you can hot glue the back if you want extra security. And for the clear ones, I'm painting them with nail polish. After this really long scene that is really long for some reason, I don't know. So I'm painting one of them pink, one of them purple, and for the pink one I'm going in with a second layer after they've dried, because I'm adding glitter on top of that. But the purple one I don't need to because I'm adding kind of detail on that one. So yeah, just watch me paint some hot glue, I guess. So this is how they turned out, and I think they're really nice. And of course you don't just have to use these for Valentine's Day. You can do all sorts of designs. You can even do letters if you want to, I guess. So yeah, and they do taste really nice. I took a bite of them here, so yeah. I hope you make these sometime because they're actually really nice, and you don't even have to do Valentine's themed for any of the DIYs I showed in this video. So yeah. Hope you enjoyed today's video, and if you did, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, Everything by Lucy. What is this dance move? Like, and I do want to apologize for not posting last Wednesday. I just didn't get around to it, but I will be posting this Wednesday, hopefully, maybe, probably, possibly. Bye guys! So I do want to say I'm using a few different editors put together now to get the best quality videos I can. And I'm using KineMaster, which you saw for the tutorial part, and I'm using iMovie to like do final edits and stuff like that, because KineMaster does have a watermark and I don't mind it because it's a very small one. But before I used a different editor and there was a huge watermark and I had to redo the whole video on a different editor, which was obviously really stressful because I was only doing this on Sunday, which is the day I upload, obviously.